The Anniversary LRs finally return, but should you summon on the upcoming Transcendent Dokkan campaign Dokkan Festival? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We have the upcoming Transcendent Dokkan Campaign Festival. That is the return of the previously known as Tanabata banner. This was the banner during the July campaign on JP, the Tanabata campaign, which would return the Anniversary LRs for the point to either summon to get them if you hadn't got them, or more importantly, coin them if you hadn't. So in this video, we're going to break down whether or not you should summon on this banner. So let's go ahead and talk about the banner. So first thing first, we know that this banner will be showing up on the 6th. So if you're watching this video, I have already left for my vacation. I recorded this ahead of time, so I can't say for certain who is on this banner, but it doesn't change my recommendations for whether or not you should summon. But we're still going to go through our process of what to expect for summoning. So as always, we'll take a look at the units on the banner, determine whether or not they hold any value and justification for summoning, and then we'll take a look at what we can assume is the banner, and determine whether or not that justifies the summon, and then finally, we will take a look at what lies ahead. If we decide to summon on this banner, what are we giving up? So first and foremost, units on the banner. The main draw of this banner is obviously going to be the newest LR, the LR Beast Gohan. LR Beast Gohan leads movie Heroes Connected Hope, with a sub-lead for Bottom Master Disciple, Full Power, and Earth Protecting Heroes. He is a counter unit, right? He builds himself up through his super attack by raising his attack and defense by 58% for 1 turn and raising attack for 4 turns. His counter gets stronger by activating, right, his passive through his 18 key by giving himself 350% extra attack and defense, effective against all types and additional attacks. He does have 58% damage reduction, guard, and a base 350% attack and defense, right? As well as supporting Piccolos, which is really nice. And we'll talk about that, how that's important in a minute. His counters are Tremendous Power for 3 turns, which is a 300% multiplier, and then a Ferocious starting from the 4th turn, which is a 400% multiplier. His active skill raises his attack by 580%, gives him an extra 100% defense, gives him and allies survive KO for the turn, and allows him to basically be safe so you can take the most advantage of these Ferocious Power counters. Very, very powerful ability. He is quite the good character, probably somewhere in the 8 to 10 range in terms of viability. He's probably not the best LR we've ever gotten, but he's insanely good. There's a lot of over-hating for him, but like if you were to summon a banner and then get this guy, you're walking out with a W. Like, it's not a loss to summon him. So in a vacuum, he's a great summon for the character. So that's one for the character. However, he's also not the main draw of this banner, and he's also not on this banner alone. So if we summon on this banner, what else can we expect? Well, we can see through the banner image that we can see the Diamond 4 Ku, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku, the Tech EZA Orange Piccolo, and the Fizz EZA Ultimate Gohan. These guys seem to be advertised on the banner. We can also see that they mention 9 of the featured characters can be Dokkan Awakened to LR. Well, if we look at the main banner here, we can actually figure out who the other characters are, because we're going to assume that there's not going to be too much terrible change from this banner. So, right, you have Beast Gohan is 1, Tech UI is 2, you have Vegeta and Trunks is 3, Goku and Vegeta is 4, Cooler is 5, and then you have the 4 that are featured on the screenshot here, these 4 here. There you go. There's your 9, right? So those are our 9 LRs. However, this banner tends to be 14 featured. I think 20 is the max I've ever seen it featured. And if we actually pull up the last time we had the banner like this, we can actually see what we're dealing with here. So the previous time we had this banner was the Tech UI banner back during 2024, where we returned the 9th Anniversary LRs, ironically a Beast Gohan as well. And you can see here there were 18 featured 18 features characters on the banner, 7 of them being LRs. We have 9 LRs this time. I can still safely assume they're probably going to keep it 16 to 18 units. I doubt they're going to drop it down and it's just be the 9, because if they just be the 9, then we should have all waited for this banner, because this is a significantly better banner than, I mean, other than Tech Tabora returning, but it's a significantly better banner than the regular banner. So I'm going to assume there's still going to be somewhere between 16 to 18 banners. So on top of that 9, we're probably going to have a bunch of other characters featured in there, you know, probably related to superhero. Probably see the Gammas on there, summonable, although that would be kind of a slap in the face because they're available for free. But I imagine we'll see, you know, other superhero related characters on here. Heck, well, no, that would be an LR, so they probably wouldn't put the other Beast Gohan on there. So yeah, maybe the Gammas, maybe some other superhero type characters on the banner, or movie hero type characters even as well. For sure, though, I would say Cooler is going to be on the banner as well. Probably the we know the 4s, Daimagoku, those guys will all be there. So honestly, it's not a bad banner considering all of that. So it's still not a good, like, it's not a bad banner considering who's featured. What makes it a bad banner is the amount featured, right? If there's a large number, anything above 10 to 12, then it's a bad banner, and I do not recommend summoning on it. So that's one in the category for the main units. The draw of the Anniversary LRs and the Beast Gohan Anniversary LRs are still top tier, right? Daimagoku's still one of the best offensive and supporting units in the game. The 4s, you know, in longer content, still doing the things that they do. And plus their support through their EX Super is incredibly helpful in longer fights. With that said, the thing we're going to have to consider is what lies ahead if we summon on the if we decide to summon on this banner. What are we giving up in the near future? Well, we are just a month out from the Global Dokkan celebration. Since we have switched back to the original campaign schedule, having Transcendent Dokkan campaign, that is Tanabata banner, during July, we now know that in September, end of August, we will be seeing Global Dokkan campaign occur in the previous worldwide slot. And we know that this campaign does rival Anniversary. We saw that last year. We're going to see that again this year, especially even more so now that they told us explicitly they want to make this bigger than ever. So, especially because it's going to be, you know, 400 million downloads that we're celebrating. So this is going to be a big celebration, and the LRs are going to be some of the best in the game, just like previous Worldwide's previous GDC celebrations. So summoning on this banner, 18 featured units, knowing that GDC is just a month and a half to 2 months out, not a good idea. We're giving up one of the best campaigns in the game, and I cannot in good faith recommend going deep, even if it is for the Anniversary LRs, going deep in for the Anniversary LRs on this 18 featured banner, knowing that Global Dokkan campaign is not very far away. Now, it is worth noting that they did mention this banner, the pity gain from this banner will also apply to the main Transcendent Dokkan campaign. So if you wanted to do a couple multis, and you would still have a chance at pulling Beast with Pity if you ended up not getting them. But all in all, I don't think most players should. I think this is one of those times where the only thing you should be doing with this banner is looking at it, saying nah, and going and grabbing your 2 Anniversary LRs with coins. That would be my best recommendation. So honestly, I cannot, as good as Beast Gohan is, as good as the 2 Anniversary LRs are, you're just sacrificing too much. You know, too many stones saved for GDC to tap into this banner. Just wait. If you're really needing the Anniversary LRs, coin them if you can. If not, they'll be back on the Black Friday banner, right? I know that's a long time to wait, but there's also a chance they could be on GDC. So guys, save your stones. That's the best recommendation. This is one of the few times I will ever give a complete no-no on summons. There's too much at stake. We're a month out, and it's probably going to be 18 featured. So, guys, that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, will you be summoning on the Tanabata banner? Even if they throw super multi discounts, which they're very likely to do, 3+1s, and then maybe even ticket summons, right? If they're returning to this banner, they may even throw ticket summons at us. We haven't done ticket summons in a very long time on Global, but they might do it to entice us to summon on this. So I mean, we have the free rainbow tickets, of course, that you can use for free, but they may even toss, right, like summon and get a ticket type deal to entice us to summon on this, like they've done in the past. Even with then, I don't recommend it. Steer clear of the banner, but let us know what you intend to do in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.